and welcome to the food stage. And on behalf of Green America Global Exchange, welcome to the first annual Los Angeles Green Festival. Are you guys having fun? Are you ready for some raw food? Welcome to Mr. Bryan Au.
Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, everybody, for coming. So I hope you're ready to rock. So I'm Bryan Au. As you know, this is the Raw Show. So I'm going to teach you how to make my raw organic 5-minute no-bake chocolate cake. It literally takes 5 minutes, and I'm going to prove it to you. So first of all, I want to talk about how our very food choices is the #1 carbon footprint and the #1 easiest, best way to save the world. So the reason why I named it Raw Star Recipes is because you are the Raw Stars and you are the superheroes, and we can save the world together. And we're going to show the world that, and that's why we're all here. So thank you for being here. Okay, so first of all, I only use raw organic ingredients, and this is Flax USA flax seeds. Now people say, Bryan, but I could make my own flax seeds at home, and that is true. But when you grind your flax seeds in a blender or grinder, it's exposed to heat. So Flax USA actually uses a cold mill process, and it's grinded very slowly, low temperature, so still raw and organic, and it locks in the nutrients, vitamins, and minerals for 22 months. And so it's the same price if you bought it yourself. So why not buy it in an eco-friendly package? And it's no stress, no mess. You just go like that, and you don't have to, when you try to grind it or blend, it gets all sticky and messy. This way, it's already done, same price, it's recyclable, eco package, and the flavor is amazing. So I'm just gonna pour this into the bowl. And again, no mess, no stress. That's the best way. That's the best thing about raw, During the summer in Los Angeles, it's very hot and warm. So now you can cool down and cool the temperature and help save the planet and the climate. So instead of climate change, it's climate healing. So it's climate healing meals. So we got the flax seeds. Next, you want to use raw organic carob powder. And people don't know this, but carob is actually the #1 native growing tree in Los Angeles. Yes, it is. So if you're driving around and you see these brown pods and trees, that's the carob tree. Now when you grind it, it becomes carob powder. Yes, so now we're just going to add the carob powder to the mix. And the recipe is in my book, so I'm just going to do it really quickly, but it's, like 50-50. So it's 50% flax seeds, 50% raw organic carob powder. And everyone loves chocolate, but I tell people I'm better than chocolate. Okay, okay, so you mix it up, and you want it to be blended really well. So, you want to add more carob to make it more chocolatey, and I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate frosting too, because that adds more flavor and sweetness. And we all want our life to be sweet, so we're just going to mix this up by hand. And you'll notice that I'm using my hands, so this is all eco-green cuisine. I'm not using any machines or electricity and stuff. It's truly off the grid. Even though I do use blenders and machines and things, this particular recipe is off the grid. And voila, we're already done mixing it. And then now I want to introduce coconut nectar. Now there's a lot of sweeteners out there, but this is a new one. It's sexy, it's sweet, it's low glycemic, it's called coconut nectar, and it's made by coconuts. But it's very low glycemic, yet it tastes really sweet. And it has living enzymes, it's neutral pH. Our shampoo is neutral pH, so should your food and body, and alkalize, rejuvenate, and all that. So that's in this. And you can find us at Whole Foods or their website, Coconut Secrets. It's really good. So I'm going to pour some of this. It's about 4 to 5 tablespoons, maybe more. I'm making a larger cake, so yeah. It's really sticky, and it acts like a binder, so it'll keep it together. It's really great. And it's kind of syrupy, and it tastes amazing. When you taste it, it's like pure energy. And then now I'm going to add some bananas. It's about 2 or 3 bananas. Now I'm making a larger cake. Normally you're making a smaller one, so you might only use 1 or 2, but I'm going to use 3. And the best part about raw foods is you get to play with your food. You really get to play with it. You can also use a fork. I did wash my hands, so. Okay, this one I'm not going to push. Yes, okay, there. Yeah, okay. But when you smush it, you get the vibration, of the food. There's that energy exchange. And you want to connect with your food. You want to connect with the environment, the food, it's like you and the food, the universe are one. It's a Zen experience. So, okay. So now I'm gonna put the other banana in there, and using a fork, we're gonna smash everything and then mix it, and it becomes like a dough. And as you can see, within minutes, it becomes a raw, organic, no bake, tastes great chocolate cake. And it's vegan, and all my recipes are vegan and gluten-free. And they're all mostly like 4 or 5 ingredients, so they're really easy to make also. So, okay, as I'm mixing it up, you can see, now you want to mash the bananas with a fork. It's easier if you do it by hand than the fork, but so here we go. And as you can see, in a few minutes, it starts to look like a dough. Now I'm going to add some more coconut nectar to it. And then I also have a cake pan. Now you can use smaller ones. I use a large one so you can see it. And then I coated it with coconut oil. Now, raw organic virgin coconut oil actually lowers your bad cholesterol, gives you the good cholesterol in the raw organic form. When you cook it, then it does the opposite. So keep it raw. All right, now I'm mixing up the dough. And then I'm gonna make the frosting in just a few minutes. And then we're gonna put it in the cake. And then it's all done. Now, normally if you're baking a cake, you know, it's like you gotta heat up the oven, it's already hot outside, you don't really wanna do that. So this actually will solve the problems. And my one friend told me that the smog and pollution in a lot of cities is created by cooked foods. And I didn't believe him. He said it creates the smog more so than cars. But if you noticed, it's true because a lot of the cooked foods, the particles just go straight up in the air and there's no filters. You know, our cars has catalytic converters. Kitchens don't have catalytic converters. So if you think about it, he might have a point there. So you're definitely part of the solution. Okay, so back to the dough. It's almost done. So I'm so glad I get to prove this because a lot of people don't believe me that it just takes 5 or 10 minutes. But as you can see, it's all done in just a few minutes. And then you want to mix it really well. So you don't want it to be too soft or too hard. You just want it to be kind of firm and moist. And the thing with the flax seeds is as it absorbs the moisture, it becomes more fluffy and kind of baked and like a cooked consistency. So the thing with raw foods is the longer you let it sit, the more the flavors comes out. Like other foods, if you buy it, it like starts to go bad. You can't eat it anymore. But raw foods, it gets better with time. It's really amazing. So you're really stretching your dollar and saving the environment at the same time. Okay, so we got the dough, and now I'm gonna put it in the cake pan. And then my next favorite part is making the frosting. Okay, so here. Okay, so I have it in the cake pan, and you want to press it in to make it firm, you know, so you can't just plop it in there, you gotta spread it around. Now you can use a smaller cake pan, and you can use your hands. You can make cookies, cakes, chocolate pancakes, so whatever you want. You know, this happens to be the chocolate cake. So it's very versatile. You can use this recipe in many different recipes and variations and stuff. And I'm also making it really quickly, so I'm gonna let it sit a little bit, and then I'm gonna put it in the glass serving thing. So I'm gonna make the frosting now. With more coconut nectar. 2 ingredients, you know. You want to keep your food really simple. Like the less ingredients you use, the easier it is to digest and for your body to assimilate. And so it's also a lot cheaper and easier to shop. Your shopping list isn't that big, so we're all trying to save the environment, our health, and some money. So saving the environment is saving greens, which is money and the environment, you know. So I want you to be rewarded for that. So that's why I designed all my recipes to be really easy, just a few ingredients. So there's the frosting, and then after that you want to drizzle it everywhere and on the cake. Okay, so I'm gonna put the cake down. Okay, so yay! I should have done a countdown or something. Okay, there it is. And then bam, and there's a little thing here that you open up. And then you want to press it down because that'll make it more cake-like. And this is great for birthday parties or whatever, you know. And it gives you time to enjoy your party because it's only a few minutes and you have this nice cake. And wherever I go and I bring cake, everyone's so attracted to it. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so there's the cake and then just lift it up. Yay. Okay, and then you just drizzle chocolate frosting on the cake. Yay! This is the fun part. And then you can make different designs. You can spell out someone's name, or you know, I just like to make it kind of abstract and stuff. And then you can also slice more bananas and put it on top also. So this is truly living enzymes, nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. You're creating things. You're not destroying anything. And you really feel like you're part of the universe. And when you eat this way, you'll anti-age, rejuvenate, create, and feel great. That's my little rap.